losing stomach fat, or tummy fat, is a typical weight reduction objective. Stomach fat is an especially unsafe sort. Research recommends solid connections with illnesses like sort 2 diabetes and coronary illness. Therefore, losing this fat can have critical advantages for your well-being and prosperity. You can quantify your stomach fat by estimating the circuit around your midriff with a measuring tape. Proportions of over 40 inches, 102 centimeters, in men and 35 inches, 88 centimeters, in ladies are known as stomach corpulence. Certain weight reduction procedures can focus on the fat in the midsection territory more than different regions of the body. Here are 6 proof-based approaches to lose midsection fat. 1. Consume less carbohydrate. Eating less carbs is an exceptionally viable approach to lose fat. This is upheld by various investigations. At the point when individuals cut carbs, their hunger goes down and they get in shape. In excess of 20 randomized controlled examinations have now demonstrated that low carb consumes less calories once in a while lead to 2 to 3 times more weight reduction than low fat eating regimens. This is genuine in any event, when those in the low carb bunches are permitted to eat as much as they need, while those in the low fat gatherings are calorie limited. Low carb eats less likewise lead to brisk decreases in water weight, which gives individuals quick outcomes. Individuals frequently observe a distinction on the scale inside 1 to 2 days. Studies looking at low carb and low fat weight control plans show that low carb eating explicitly decreases fat in the belly and around the organs and liver. This implies a portion of the fat lost on a low carb diet is destructive stomach fat. Simply maintaining a strategic distance from the refined carbs, like sugar, sweets, and white bread ought to be adequate, particularly on the off chance that you keep your protein consumption high. On the off chance that the objective is to get more fit quick, a few people decrease their carb admission to 50 grams for each day. This places your body into ketosis, a state where your body begins consuming fats as its principal fuel and hunger is diminished. Low carb abstains from food have numerous other medical advantages other than simply weight reduction. For instance, they can altogether improve well-being in individuals with type 2 diabetics. Outline. Studies have indicated that cutting carbs is especially compelling at disposing of the fat in the midsection zone, around the organs, and in the liver. Keep away from sugar and sugar-improved beverages. Nourishment with included sugars are terrible for your well-being. Eating a ton of these sorts of nourishment can cause weight gain. Studies show that additional sugar has interestingly destructive consequences for metabolic well-being. Various investigations have demonstrated that abundance sugar, for the most part because of the a lot of fructose, can prompt fat structure up around your midriff and liver. Sugar is half glucose and half fructose. At the point when you eat a great deal of included sugar, the liver gets overburdened with fructose and is compelled to transform it into fat. Some accept this is the fundamental procedure behind sugar's hurtful impacts on well-being. It builds stomach fat and liver fat, which prompts insulin opposition and different metabolic issues. Fluid sugar is more terrible right now. The cerebrum doesn't appear to enlist fluid calories similarly as strong calories, so when you drink sugar-improved refreshments, you wind up eating increasingly absolute calories. An examination saw that youngsters were 60% bound to create weight with each extra everyday serving of sugar-improved refreshments. Have a go at limiting the measure of sugar in your eating regimen and consider totally killing sugary beverages. This incorporates sugar-improved refreshments, sugary soft drinks, natural product juices, and different high-sugar sports drinks. Peruse the marks to ensure items don't contain refined sugars. Indeed, even nourishment promoted as well-being nourishment can contain critical measures of sugar. Remember that none of this applies to entire organic product, which are incredibly sound and have a lot of fiber that mitigates the negative impacts of fructose. Rundown. Abundance sugar utilization might be the essential driver of overabundance fat in the stomach area and liver. This is especially valid for sugary refreshments like soda pops. Eat more protein. Protein might be the most significant full-scale supplement for weight reduction. Research shows it can lessen yearnings by 60%, support digestion by 80 to 100 calories for each day, and assist you with eating up to 441 less calories for every day. On the off chance that weight reduction is your objective, including protein might be the absolute best change you can make to your eating routine. Not exclusively would protein be able to assist you with losing weight, however it might likewise assist you with avoiding recapturing weight. Protein might be especially viable in diminishing stomach fat. One investigation demonstrated that individuals who ate more and better protein had substantially less stomach fat. Another investigation demonstrated that protein was connected to an essentially decreased possibility of stomach fat increase more than 5 years in ladies. This investigation likewise connected refined carbs and oils to progressively stomach fat and connected products of the soil to diminished fat. A considerable lot of the investigations seeing that protein assists with weight reduction had individuals getting 25 to 30% of their calories from protein. Along these lines, this might be a decent range to attempt. Take a stab at expanding your admission of high protein nourishments, for example, entire eggs, fish, vegetables, nuts, meat, and dairy items. These are the best protein hotspots for your eating regimen. When following a veggie lover or vegetarian diet, look at this article on the most proficient method to build your protein admission. In the event that you battle with getting enough protein in your eating routine, a quality protein supplement, like whey protein, is a solid and advantageous approach to support your absolute admission. You can discover a lot of protein powder choices on the web. Rundown. Eating a lot of protein can support your digestion and lessen hunger levels, making it a compelling method to get in shape. A few examinations propose that protein is especially powerful against stomach fat. Eat fiber-rich nourishments. Dietary fiber is for the most part inedible plant matter. Eating a lot of fiber can help with weight reduction. In any case, the kind of fiber is significant. It creates the impression that for the most part the dissolvable and thick filaments affect your weight. These are strands that quandary water and structure a thick gel that sits in your gut. This gel can drastically slow the development of nourishment through your stomach-related framework. It can likewise hinder the assimilation and retention of supplements. The final product is a delayed inclination of completion and diminished hunger. One survey study found that an extra 14 grams of fiber for every day were connected to a 10% lessening in calorie admission and weight reduction of around 4.5 pounds, 2 kilograms, more than 4 months. One 5-year study revealed that eating 10 grams of solvent fiber every day was connected to a 3.7% decrease in the measure of fat in the stomach pit. This infers dissolvable fiber might be especially powerful at diminishing hurtful tummy fat. The most ideal approach to get more fiber is to eat a great deal of plant nourishments, including vegetables and organic product. Vegetables are likewise a decent source, just as certain oats, for example, entire oats. You can likewise take a stab at taking a fiber supplement like glucomannan. This is one of the most gooey dietary filaments, and studies recommend it can help with weight reduction. It's essential to converse with your medicinal services supplier before equating this or any enhancement with your dietary routine. Rundown. There's some proof that solvent dietary fiber can prompt diminished measures of tummy fat. This should cause significant enhancements in metabolic well-being and diminish the danger of specific sicknesses. Track your nourishment consumption. The vast majority realize that what you eat is significant, yet many don't know explicitly what they're eating. An individual may believe they're eating a high protein or low carb diet, yet without following along, it's anything but difficult to overestimate or think little of nourishment consumption. Following nourishment consumption doesn't mean you have to gauge and measure all that you eat. Following admission from time to time for a couple of days straight can assist you with understanding the most significant regions for change. Preparing can assist you with accomplishing explicit objectives, for example, boosting your protein admission to 25 to 30% of calories or eliminating unfortunate carbs. Look at these articles here for a calorie number cruncher and a rundown of free online devices and applications to follow what you're eating. The main concern: stomach fat, or gut fat, is connected to an expanded danger of specific sicknesses. The vast majority can diminish their stomach fat through taking on key way of life changes, for example, eating a solid eating regimen pressed with lean protein, vegetables and natural product, and vegetables, and practicing routinely. Exercise normally. Exercise is among the best things you can do to expand your odds of carrying on with a long, sound life and maintaining a strategic distance from malady. Assisting with decreasing stomach fat is among the astounding medical advantages of activity. This doesn't mean doing stomach works out, as spot decrease, losing fat in one spot, is absurd. In one investigation, a month and a half of preparing only the ABS had no quantifiable impact on midsection periphery or the measure of fat in the stomach cavity. Weight preparing and cardiovascular exercise will diminish fat over the body. Oxygen-consuming activity, like strolling, running, and swimming, can permit significant decreases in stomach fat. Another investigation found that activity totally kept individuals from recovering stomach fat after weight reduction, suggesting that activity is especially significant during weight support. Exercise likewise prompts diminished irritation, lower glucose levels, and enhancements in other metabolic issues related with overabundant stomach fat. Synopsis: exercise can be successful for decreasing stomach fat and giving numerous other medical advantages.